Hello all. We have had a great journey into Sirupaanaatrupadai Minstrels Guide. Today we are going to look at the last few lines of the poem and get to know what else is special about King Nalliyakodan and his kingdom. We shall move ahead with the poem. Nalliyakodan அவையில் வீற்றிருக்கும் காட்சி பன்மீன் நடுவன் பால்மதி போல இன்னகை ஆயமோடு இருந்தற் குறுகி. As he sits atop his throne, like the full moon clustered with stars around, ever smiling, so majestic amidst artful, skilled folks. Now the poet gives us a picturesque description, very short description about how the king looks when he is sitting on his throne. He says that the scene is such that it looks as if the moon is surrounded by stars. So he compares the king to the moon. And he compares the courtiers who are extremely talented and skilled with that of the stars that we can find on the night sky. Nalliyakodan முன்னிலையில் யாழ் வாசிக்கும் முறை மை. பைங்கன் ஊகம் பாம்பு பிடித்தன்ன அம்கோடு செறிந்தவிழ்ந்து வீங்கு திவவின் மணி நிறைந்தன்ன வனப்பின் வாயமைத்து வயிறு சேர்ப்பொழுகிய வகை அமைக்களத்து கானக்குமிழின் கனி நிறம் கடுப்ப புகழ் வினை பொலிந்த பச்சையோடு தேன் பெய்து அமிழ்து பொதிந்து இலிற்று அடங்கு புரி நரம்பின் பாடுதுறை முற்றிய பயன்தெரி கேள்வி கூடு கொள்கின்யம் குரல் குரலாக நூல் நெறி மரபின் பண்ணி ஆகுது. Play the lute thus to the king. Like the grip of the green-eyed chimp on its crushing python, strum those strings with grip as flexing. Jingling mouths lined with bells, the body of the lute crafts skillfully. Stretched leather covering the drum, painted to match the wild lemina fruits. Nectary tune oozes out of the stiffest strings strum. Sing those songs beyond the shores with messages conveyed. Their sweet lute in tune with notes in line with rich musical traditions. The poet says that the minstrel on meeting King Nalliyakodan should start singing the praise of his ancestors, the kingdom of Oimaan, and then the Nalliyakodan's praise with the accompaniment of his 7-string lute. மன்னனை புகழ்ந்து பாடும் தன்மை முதுவோர்க்கு முகிழ்ந்த கையினை எனவும் இளையோர்க்கு மலர்ந்த மார்பினை எனவும் ஏரோர்க்கு நின்ற கோலினை எனவும் தேரோர்களன்ற வேலினை எனவும் நீ சில மொழியா அளவை மாசில். Praise the king thus. Those hands that embraced ancestry, the broad chest which loved the young ones, the scepter that comforted the plowmen, king equivalent to kings of great lineage, thus before you praise him though. He gives a few tips as how he can praise King Nalliyakodan. He says that he can relate him to his ancestors. He can call him protector of younger generation. He can call him the protector of plowmen or the farmers. And so the king will be extremely pleased with his praises. King's hospitality towards seekers. Unstained delicate robes offered to be worn, strong sweet toddy served, fiery arrows stored in the amber cloth, flowery garments of silk clad like Arjun's skin, broad-chested like the beam himself, a banquet so varied served, like the blue sky with dazzling light, from the sun shining so bright and young, golden goblets and silver bearing them served, himself as the host to serve the guest just fair. Here the poet says why King Nalliyakodan is different from so many other kings recorded in the history of literature as well as political. Now King Nalliyakodan never let his servants to serve the guests. He himself served them with food and toddy and to please their hunger. King Nalliyakodan made sure that they were extremely satisfied. He gave them rich clothes so that they can replace their old torn ones, and he made sure that they never went hungry or empty-handed. They never returned out of King Nalliyakodan's palace without being gifted generously by the king. Nalliyakodan அளிக்கும் பரிசு பொருட்கள். திரள் சால் வென்றியோடு தெவ்வும் புலமகற்றி விரல்வேல் மன்னர் மண்ணெயில் முறுக்கி நயவர் பாணர் புன்கண் தீர்த்த பின் வயவர் தந்த வான்கேள் நிதியமோடு பருவவானத்து பால் கதற் பருப்பி உருவவான்மதி ஊர் கொண்டாங்கு கூருளி பொருதவடு ஆள் நோன் குரட்டு ஆரம் சூழ்ந்த அயில்வாய் நிமியோடு சிதர்ணனை முறுக்கின் சேனோங்கு நெடுஞ்சினை தத்தற்பின் அவிழ்ந்த தோற்றம் போல உள்ளறக்கு எறிந்த உருக்கரு போர்வை கருந்தொழில் வினிஞர் கைவினை முற்றி ஊர்ந்து பெயர் பெற்ற எழிநடை பாகரோடு மாசெலவு ஒழிக்கும் அதனுடைய நோன்தாள் வாழ்முகப் பாண்டில் வலவனோடு தரியே அன்றே விடுக்குமன் பரிசில் Nalliyakodan's gifts. Those won of valiance from foes, bestest of royals vanquish, sure. Poets who seek a shade welcome with excess gifts, won of battles. Like rays spread wide across the sky, from the milky white moon at night, sculpted with finesse with huge wheels, the wooden axles and iron guards slumbered like the thin spindly branches of drumsticks, which unfurl its splendid tiny blossoms, filled with molten amber to strengthen the cover. Blacksmiths and carpenters' skills exhibited the chariot that moves with speeding elegance, pulled by fine horses so sturdy, controlled by expertly charming riders too. The very day will he gift you as you step in. The poet says that King Nalliyakodan will not wait until they exhibited their skills. He will immediately make them change their clothes. He will immediately serve them with fine food, and he would start gifting them. What sort of gifts does he give? The poet says that he often gifts skilled people with elephants, chariots loaded with lot of riches, and he would also send them charioteers so that they need not worry about driving the chariot back home. நல்லியகோடனின் புகழும் மாட்சியும் மென்தோள் துகிலணி அல்குல் துலங்கு இயல் மகளிர் அகிலுண விரித்த அம்மென் கூந்தலின் மணிமயில் கலாபம் மஞ்சியிடை பரப்பி துணிமழை தவழும் துயல் களை நெடுங்கோட்டு எரிந்து உறும் இறந்து ஏற்று அருஞ்சென்னி குறிஞ்சிக் கோமான் கொய்தளிர் கண்ணி செல்லிசை நிலையிய பண்பின் நல்லியகோடனை நயந்தினிர் செலினே. Nalliyakodan worthy of praise, slender-shouldered, clad so finely, delicate women with soft, fragrant hair, spread like the plume of a peacock about to dance, seeing the dark clouds gather to wet the lands. Sweet cry that echo from the hilltops, peaks so high belonging to the finest kings, ruler of the peaks, wearer of delicate garlands, may you sing his praise non-stop of Nalliyakodan wherever you go. The poet brings the poem to a close, saying, just like how peacocks start crying on looking at the dark clouds filled with rain, the poets or the minstrels should start singing as soon as they see Nalliyakodan. He says that it is not because of the gifts that he is going to give, but his attitude will make them sing his praise wherever they go. And it is indeed fit for the king to be praised as one of the best kings ever recorded. It was a nice opportunity for me to share this poem with you and translate the same. Thank you so much. Looking forward to meet you next time. Thank you.